The title of this segment is Bret Bielema Out of Control. The former Wisconsin coach, now Arkansas coach, is taken to owning the Twitterverse in 140 characters or less. To discuss if Bielema's tweets are on target or off target, we bring in our Badgers insider Phil Dawson and from hogsports.com publisher Trey Biddy. Trey, we're going to start with you. From June 1st here, Bielema tweets, did some interviews this morning for preseason magazines and can't help but get excited. Strong senior class, hungry for success. Hashtag WPS, hashtag 1-0. So Trey, you know this program well. Is this tweet on target or off target? Is there really reason to believe this senior class can be successful in Bielema's first year?
I'm going to say it's a little off target. I think the strength of this team is probably like in the sophomore redshirt freshman group. That was a really good recruiting class. The strength of the defensive line, that's all seniors. You got a senior starter in Travis Swanson, very senior leader in Kiero Small at fullback. But really, aside from that, I look at the future of the defensive line, 4 young sophomore ends, a couple of offensive linemen that are sophomores, talented sophomore quarterback and running back, sophomore linebackers that started last year, some redshirt freshmen, sophomore safeties. I think the future of this team is 2 or 3 years down the road, although I think they can get to a bowl game next year.
All right, Phil, now it's your turn. At the end of May, we also saw Bielema taking jabs at his old foe, Minnesota Tim Brewster, sending this tweet mocking the current Florida State tight ends coach for goading the SEC to play, quote, anywhere, any place, anytime. So on target or off target? Is this the character of the man you remember, Madison?
Totally on target. That's who Bret Bielema is. Whether it lacks a certain level of maturity, that's something that's there with him. He'll rightfully so verbally spar with whomever it may be, whatever the conference may be. We know that he sparred with Urban Meyer as soon as he came to the Big Ten. But the other side of that is while he's doing that, he runs a clean program and a winning program, so his players stay in line, even if he's shooting out the mouth a little bit. So that's definitely on target, especially with Brewster, a guy he went for 2 on when they were up 25 points with 7 minutes to go.
All right, guys, now for both of you, let's go all the way back to December. A fan tweets Bielema questioning if he can win in the SEC. Bielema's response, check stats, go back to sleep. Bottom line, on target or off target, will Bielema's style of play translate in the SEC?
I think it can. I think maybe this first year or first couple of years, they could win a lot like Kansas State. I think back to like 2011 when they weren't dominating people. They were just playing with everybody, found themselves in the fourth quarter and with a chance to win the game. And that was a very good Kansas State team, but it wasn't a great team. I could see Arkansas possibly doing something like that, minimizing penalties, running the football. They're going to have some talented running backs on campus, so I could see that happening.
Yeah, certainly it should be able to translate. Like Trey was talking about, the things that he emphasizes are low penalties, control of the football, making big plays when you have the opportunity to do so. I'm not totally sure on the personnel that they have this year, but the way that they play keeps them in games. That's what they did here at Wisconsin. And if you play strong defense, if you can run the football, that time of possession game should be able to keep you in the games, just like Trey was talking about. And they won big games here, whether it was against Ohio State, under the lights at Camp Randall Stadium. They have 3 straight, Big Ten championships. He had a 68-24 record and is coming off 3 straight Big Ten titles and big game wins too in the Big Ten title game. So it should be able to translate. And then when he gets players, that's when the next step has to happen.
Phil, Trey, your turn now to take to Twitter in 140 characters or less. Give us your opinion. By the end of his career, will Bielema wish he had stayed at Wisconsin?
I'll start with no. It'll start like this. Here we go. 140. No. Big risks equal big rewards. Hashtag 1-0. Hashtag WPS. Woo, pig suey.
Okay, let's see. We'll be happy he left Wisconsin. Big money for assistants. Offensive line coach makes $550,000.
And that sums it up. All right, guys, thanks very much.